अरे अक्की बेटा समोसे।
अरे मटर पनीर।
भाई पराठे।
सेहत की किसी को पड़ी नहीं है, मुंह नहीं मेन्यू कार्ड है।
अरे भाभी अपने हैं, इनकी सेहत का ख्याल अगर हम नहीं रखेंगे तो और कौन रखेगा। इसलिए फॉर्च्यून सोयाबीन ऑयल, इसमें है सेहत के लिए जरूरी गुण। लॉक्ड, सेहत से भरा घर का खाना। फॉर्च्यून सोयाबीन ऑयल।
We had a cabinet meeting today here at the Polo Orchid Resort in Sohra, and this is again the intention of the government to take administration closer to the people in terms of also the cabinet moving and having these meetings in different locations. And so with that mindset, we are here today in Sohra and having this cabinet meeting, and some very, very important and crucial decisions were taken up in the meeting today. There are some administrative simple decisions, but for the sake of information, I will share all of that also with you. We had today in the cabinet decided regarding the financial powers of the executive engineer in the fisheries department. The delegation of financial powers have been given to the executive engineer. It was not there before, which means the executive engineer could not carry out small works and had to go for approvals all the time. And this is being done as per the provisions in other departments where the executive engineers have certain delegation of financial powers. So what is there in the other departments, similar delegation of the financial powers have been given to the executive engineer in the fisheries department. Second is that there is practice in the government where government employees in situations where certain ailments are there, additional leave is given to them depending on the seriousness of the ailment. So in addition to what is there already, today the cabinet has decided that for government servants undergoing transplantation of human organs, we will give an additional leave up to 6 months for that particular operation or that particular transplantation to take place. So this is over and above the other provisions that are there for leave. And these are of course very, very complicated and very specific cases, and hence it's not a general case, but as you understand, these are complicated situations, so they require the necessary support from the government, and the government today, the cabinet today has decided to give up to 6 months additional leave for government servants undergoing transplantation of human organs. We've also finalized the list for the salute for the 26th of January, the Republic Day. So the different VIPs have been nominated for different locations. List will come out later on. We have also amended the Meghalaya Factories Rules 1980 Act. This is being done in line with Government of India's ease of doing business provisions, where certain licenses which had to be renewed on an annual basis, Government of India has proposed in those licenses that the licenses should be extended up to 10 years, and of course regular checks and monitoring must be done by government. So accordingly, in those factory licenses, we have made those amendments as per the recommendation of Government of India in line with ease of doing business. We have also put a provision there where in terms of women staff who are working, earlier there was no permission for women to work in night shifts, and Government of India, as per the ease of doing business and provisions, has asked different states to amend that law, and Northeast Assam has done that, and we are the second state to do that today. So this will allow and permit women also, following of course certain security measures. All those measures, about 25 of them are laid down, including CCTV cameras, including different mechanisms to monitor. So all the safety measures must be implemented, and the amendment to allow women, if they wish to, be in night shift in the factories or in other workplaces. Those provisions are being relaxed by the cabinet as per the mandate given by Government of India. We have also today brought in the bill for the Meghalaya's Ceiling on Government Guarantees Bill 2025. As you're aware that government time to time guarantees the loans taken by different government agencies like MECL or MTDC or MTC. So the loans are taken by these agencies, but the banks sometimes require the government to guarantee these loans. And we have done this for many organizations, mostly MECL. But this was done without a proper, you can say, a mechanism or a structure. And hence Government of India, especially the RBI, has asked different governments, state governments, to come up with an act that would put a ceiling or a structure overall to these government guarantees that are there, which means how much can a state government give in a particular year, how much can a government guarantee for loans taken by different agencies, up to what limit, what are the rules to be followed, so on and so forth. This particular act will define the Meghalaya ceiling on government guarantees. So therefore this bill today was brought in the cabinet. We have passed it, and accordingly we will be presenting it in the assembly during the budget session, to be clear. We have also today passed the amendment to the Meghalaya Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2006. This is being done to allow the state governments, as per Government of India's provisions and permissions, to have the the fiscal deficit from 3% to 3.5%. So Government of India has allowed state governments, and this is being done annually. So for this year also, we will have to amend the Fiscal Responsibility Budget Management Act to allow, as per Government of India's permissions, to allow our fiscal deficit to go up to 3.5%. Also, we have taken a decision today for the new Shillong water supply scheme for DRDA to, that is the Deputy Commissioner, to facilitate the process of land required for the new Shillong water supply scheme. The small package of land required by the PHE department. So the DRDA, that is the District Deputy Commissioner, will be the authorized agency to accordingly do the necessary purchase, and this was again approved by the cabinet today. We have also decided to amend, or rather repeal the Meghalaya Civil Service Commutation of Pensions Rule 1992 and bring out a new rule. These are basically rules that are pertaining to the commutation of pension for pensioners of all the government employees, and there were certain areas of concern and certain you can say different processes that were very complicated, and those processes have now been refined, and we are completely changing the rules, and the idea is to make the commutation of the pensions easier for the employees, for the retired employees, the pensioners, and those particular new rules, the old have been repealed and new rule today has been passed. This will make the entire process of commutation of the pensions much simpler and much easier for the government employees. We have also decided that under the Assured Career Progression Scheme, the ACPS scheme, where you are aware that if there is no provision for any kind of promotion for a particular government employee, this ACPS scheme allows them to go to the next level in terms of their pay scale, even though the promotion is not given, but the pay scale level goes up every 12 years. In that process, there are sometimes anomalies come up where certain employee, because of this ACPS scheme, is getting a higher pay scale more than even the person who is his or her senior because of the promotion that that person got. So these anomalies occur once in a while in certain departments. In order to ensure that the same level is maintained between the people who have been getting the ACPS scheme and the individuals who are promoted and are senior to the persons who got the ACPS scheme, we have allowed the finance department today to, in a way, at par, bring the two together so that these anomalies are not there anymore. This has been happening in the past, but it has been done at the level of the finance department. We wanted to regularize it, and so today the cabinet has regularized it and given the formal approval for finance department on a case-to-case basis, look into these areas and take the necessary decision to bring them at par. Apart from this, there were a few very important decisions that have been taken. The cabinet has revised the floor rates of minimum wage in Meghalaya today. So those amounts have been increased. We will send you a detailed note of the actual amounts that have gone up for unskilled, skilled, so on and so forth. So the minimum wage for the state has been increased, and that was a very important decision taken today. Second important decision that has been taken today is that we have amended the Meghalaya Buildings and Other Construction Workers Regulation of Employment and Conditions Rule 2008. Now you're aware that we are having a cess, a labour cess amount that is collected, and this amount then is used for the benefit of the labourers, and these are labourers who are registered with the government, and about 85,000 of them are registered. There are different benefits, like you get benefits for medical payments, you get benefits if there's some other disabilities, you get payments also for education of children studying in schools, colleges. So we have enhanced those benefits today, and so with that, now the amendment, the amounts that are going to go to the families and the labourers who are registered under this particular rules, they will get higher benefits now. So details, there are too many of them. We'll send them in a note or something. But I would like to inform you that the cabinet has today decided to increase the benefits for the labourers who are registered under these particular rules. Another very important decision we have taken today. If you recall, in 2022, there were ad hoc employees who were appointed pre-2007 based on, they were appointed on the ad hoc, on regular post, but it was an ad hoc appointment, meaning the proper recruitment procedure was not followed. And at that point in time, the Supreme Court had mandated the government to either regularize them or terminate them and follow a process of recruiting the employees again. And then in that time, 2022, government of Meghalaya decided, the cabinet decided that we will regularize, as per the Supreme Court mandate, those 3,000 employees. Now once we did that, the departments, because there are massive appointments done in different departments in different locations, and a large number were missed out. That means people who are before 2007, the cutoff date. I'm not talking about individuals who were appointed post 2007. This is pre 2007. So there were still about 850 people as per our list who were missed out during that approval that was given by the cabinet. So it is the same yardstick for that particular group, but it is being means employees who are in ad hoc appointments against sanctioned post. So 800 plus, about 850 plus minus employees who were left out, the government today has decided to regularize their appointment. So this is a very important one. Many of them missed out. We have now added those 850 plus to that list, and we have regularized them today. Another very important decision that was again taken by the cabinet today was a new program which we are calling CM Assure. This CM Assure program is a market intervention scheme for farmers in situations where the market price of the crops, especially the non-perishable, we talk about non-perishable crops, when they are down in the market, the government has decided to keep a corpus of 100 crores to intervene in these situations so that the farmers during this distress are supported and helped. These are being done specifically for non-perishable products, and to be very more particular, we have seen that the market price for broomsticks and the market price for areca nut has been very unstable in the last few years, and it continues even today. And therefore, we feel a very strong need for intervention from the government side to be there to procure these products and then resell them, and through the marketing boards, this process to be done. Now, just to share with you, because I don't want anybody to misunderstand this, that we are doing multiple programs and policies and schemes to support our farmers. Processing units, so that the farmers' perishable products are not lost, is a program where more than 200 plus processing units are being set up. 30 of them are large scale units where minimum 5,000 to 10,000 farmers in each of these large processing units are being supported. These schemes are there to help the perishable products. So for example, if you have the jackfruit, you have different fruit products, they've been converted into chips, into juice, into powder, into ice cream. So we are doing interventions for pineapple, packaging and processing being done in Reboy. We're going to have a very large processing unit that's going to come up for ginger in Reboy district, because Reboy is a large producer of ginger. So at multiple levels, interventions are being done to support the farmers. But when it comes to non-perishable products like broomstick and areca nut, there is a limited scope of support, and therefore this system is being conceptualized, and today it's been passed by the cabinet. It is an intervention. It is not any kind of a MSP or any kind of a support. These are purely market interventions based on the market cycle, based on the distress that is there, based on the particular year. These interventions either will be done or will not be done. So it's not that it's going to be done every year at every time, but we felt that it's important to keep a mechanism in place that whenever such distress is there for the farmers, then we can activate this mechanism to then help the farmers so that at least a basic income can come into them, and the marketing board will then figure out how we'll be able to resell this to different parts of the state or the country, and even export the products if necessary. So this is a new scheme which is called CM Assure, and we're very happy to announce that broomsticks and areca nut will be addressed this year. The broomstick farmers are facing a lot of problem. They have met me, in fact, from East Khasi Hills broomstick farmers. They had come and met me about 2 months back, and that is what triggered this particular thought process to come up with a program that would give some kind of relief during distress times. And therefore, we are happy to announce this program. As I said, for this year, we have kept a budget of 100 crores from the state, and we're getting about 20 crores from Tribal Affairs Ministry, Government of India, to further support this particular program, because Government of India also has a scheme, but they have limited amount. So therefore 100 crores will be committed from state government and 20 crores from the center, and this will be a pool that will keep revolving, because we'll buy the products to the marketing boards, we will sell it, the money will come back into this pool, and we'll keep rotating it and intervene as and when required in the market to help the farmers, especially, as I said, for the non-perishable products. So these were the important decisions that we made. If you have any questions, I'm happy to reply.